Alrighty guys, welcome on back to some more Proud Nordics. Last episode, we ran into a giant floating fortress, and after forcing us to dock our ship, we came here to the Balta Sea Force, who has actually arrived with Grimson to help us take down the fortress. Before we did that though, we went around and did a couple of new side quests that popped up, and in this episode, it is finally time to raid our second fortress. But before that, if you guys do like this video and the series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and it'll help make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. So, once we're ready to start the raid, we just have to talk to Gren. Let's do it. What's up, guys? Looks like we've got some time to kill before the ball gets rolling. We're still free to take the Saunders out and about as long as it doesn't interfere with the operation. So if there's anything that needs doing, might as well get it out of the way now. Which reminds me, Rafe and I were patrolling around our campsite near that sea fortress the other day. Down the other path, the one you guys didn't take, we spotted this ginormous slab of rock. It had these ancient Norman letters carved into it. I think it might be one of those rune stones. Down the other path, huh? That's news to me. As curious as I am, we still have a mission to prepare for, so I'll have to wait until later. Can't we at least sneak a peek? Is your hunger for adventure ever sated? There'll be other opportunities, Shield Brother. For now, we ought to focus on the battle ahead. Okay. We're ready, Grimson. You two'd better not drag me down out there, got it? Pushing forward to gain something means sometimes you might just lose something as well. Be sure to take that to heart and own up to your choices. How long are you gonna keep treating me like a kid? There's nothing I don't already know. If a little lecture like this is enough to set you off, you really are still a kid. Anyway, give me a holler when you're all ready to go. Well, that's why we're here. Ah, you good to shove off? Off to Felice Peninsula. Alright, then away we go. Our first destination will be that part of the peninsula where your crew made camp. We'll spend the night there and kick off the plan tomorrow morning. How do we plan on getting there anyway? Taking a big old boat's just begging to be spotted, so I had a small one tweaked to look like a fishing skiff. We'll use that to stay hush-hush as we slip on through. Felice Peninsula, the Flumen Strait. We've already been here before, but we gotta make camp here while we wait.
He just rode this rickety dinghy through the Flumen Strait without a hitch. It's always something harebrained with this coot.
What's the matter, kid? Starstruck by your dear old dad?
This little gambit was impressive. I'll give you that.
Oh? Doesn't sound like the Karja I know.
That's so. Well, I've been through a lot lately.
Anyhow, this is around where your crew made camp, aye? Seems as good a place to go ashore as any. Definitely tough to spot this area from out in the open waters. You couldn't ask for a better campsite.
If the plan doesn't start till tomorrow, what about the rest of today? There's still some time left before sundown.
I'll be spending it the usual way, by heading off for some sightseeing, at that Grieger fortress in this case. Always best to survey a battlefield with your own feet and eyes before the guts start spilling.
Figured you'd say that. Just try to keep out of trouble.
Way ahead of you. This won't take long. Be back in 2 shakes.
So, where's that leave us? Should we rest up for tomorrow?
Can we go search for that runestone?
Muttonhead. Since when do you need permission to explore? Bren did say he saw one in the area, huh? Works for me. Let's get to looking.
Weren't you just super against the idea like a few seconds ago? Either way, we can now explore the rest of the coast that we weren't able to explore before by heading off in this direction. And here we are. These guys are level 59, so definitely worth fighting. We probably will hit up to level 62 or 3 before we end off this chapter. It's a stretch. I feel like we've been at level 50. Yeah, I feel like we've been between level 50 and 60 for like 3 chapters now. So it has been a while. Oh, we got slowed. No. You can't jump up here if you're slowed. Let me swap over to Karja. That way I can pull Adol up here. All right. Here's our first chest with some basic ingredients. And then we have a buried treasure up these stairs. Go ahead and just get rid of this wolf. And there we go. I don't think my slow-mo activated there, but there's a red lump for us. And then we have a crystal just right over here to the right. I forgot I need to be using this to master it. That does pretty decent damage. It's going to be really good for large bosses and groups of enemies. And if you're like, oh, well, hold on. There we go. I just want to see, does it one-shot? It actually doesn't even do that much. I mean, you for sure need to get your revenge meter built up to do a ton of damage. Because every single one of those hits, I think, will be based off your revenge meter. So we'll have to see how much it does once we actually can try it out to its full potential. Can't go over there. We can see the bridge has collapsed, as Karja is going to tell me. Break this. And then in the base game, you swing across this. But because the proud version of the game added the platforms, we could have just walked across. And then take our mono ride over to the other side. Right over here, we have our next buried treasure with some dark lumps. Break that. And then right over here, we got some barrels. Ooh, more black silver sand. Perfect. We're almost done needing that. Here pretty soon we won't need any more, so. But unfortunately, that doesn't mean we can't keep searching, because that just means we need to find the next tier. Break that crystal. Can I get up here? No, okay. Ow. The best thing about this is that it does hit multiple enemies at the same time, even if it doesn't do a ton of damage without the revenge meter built up. But I mean, RSP is getting to the point where you can pretty safely just spam our skills without having to worry too much about having to recharge. I think we have almost double our maximum. Are we at like 160 right now? How do I check that? I actually don't know. Is it here? Yeah, max SP 140, so not quite 160 yet. Burn these vines, that way we can access this chest up top. With some warrior earrings, defeating enemies restores HP. Then, I just want to quickly break these barrels for some sparkling white sand. I was really going for the black silver sand, but
I think there's something around here.
And grab the buried treasure for a strength elixir. That should be the final buried treasure on this island. Yes, it is. Only 2 more regular chests to grab, which should both be here. As well as only 1 more crystal until the coast itself is finished. We still have, like, the fortress to go through. But here's another one of those danger enemies. This is a powerhouse enemy. It is only level 60, so luckily we're in a really good spot to fight it. And it is just a wolf, which we have fought. I mean, it's the same attack pattern. It's going to have the long-range jump attack, the close-range jump, and then does this one have a breath attack? I don't think so. It doesn't look like it, at least for now. All right, that's... Oh, you got to be kidding me. I wanted to see how much that would have done. Come here. Oh, he's paralyzed. We're just going to get in here. Do as much damage as we can. He's hurting us, but, like... Because he's paralyzed, it actually sucks trying to time the perfect blocks, because right there, his entire attack just got canceled. And again. There we go. There's another one. Okay, now let me try this. See if he doesn't move this time around. Yeah, 200 damage per hit. That's not bad. I mean, it is definitely more than what we do with Adol's skill here, even if just barely. But there we go. Bullied that wolf. The Rauwine Slig has been defeated. We get 300 Elding fragments. And
Break our backs there.
I didn't know we could actually fall off that because I don't think we could fall off the other side. I was just checking to see if there's an invisible wall there. Right here, you can grab this chest for an armor soul. And our final chest will be just up here past these enemies. I'm excited to see how much we do with this once it's mastered, though, since we get a pretty solid increase to damage with masteries. We already have it like a quarter of the way done, too. All right, and then right up here, right before the runestone, we can find our last chest with a colorful dessert box lunch. That will resist all ailments for 100 seconds. That's actually really good. That's all of our discoverables. Let's pick up these fragments and then see what story it's going to tell here. Torsten Whalefellow writes these words to stone. Even after Rollo was in royal robes garbed, he and his wife without fail walked castle town. Soundly was sovereign by subjects beloved. As compeer and friend did he call out to them. No more was his madness that menaced all. Haft-hewn hands now held a tiny princess. This peace-touched age we prayed would continue for centuries, millennia, nay, ceaseless years more. But yet and alas were our yearnings not to be. In a trice, great disaster descends upon duchy. A 10-day after crisis, countries lost by morn, we stood stricken, left with naught save our lives. Leaving Ark's safety, we land at cliff's precipice, as the welkin wails and winds howl in torment. Eyes look out at lands we loved so dear, now sunk beyond reach beneath sunless waves. Bored Arks, my people, bade Rollo with vigor, this dictum his last, disappearing thenceforth. What fate had befallen our fair king, we pled. The heavens refuse us, no herald responds. Young princess by potentate placed in my care, bereft of all bearing, I bring her by hand.
This runestone.
It's another one of Rollo.
Aye, and a record of the great calamity at that. Rollo tried to save his people by the sound of things. Then it says he disappeared. Why, though? That reminds me. You think the Grieger ever managed to track down Rollo's kin?
There's no way the old man's Rollo, right? And not the god that I thought he was this whole time? Well, we might find out tomorrow.
Maybe. But if Rollo does get revived, it'll be as our enemy, right? We can't be too careful tomorrow. Let's head back to camp before it gets dark.
It's actually going to be sad if the old man is Rollo. Runebangle shown dimly, and we get a shield soul. And now, we're just go ahead and head on back to camp. We can just go right over here to the beach.
Okay, let's go.
And once we rest, it's time to storm the fortress.
Grimson, what are you up to?
Ah, there you are. A boar saw fit to attack me on my way back from scouting around. Thought it'd make for a perfect dinner, so I went ahead and hunted it down.
Oh? You actually know how to cook?
Surprised? This is a dish I used to make for Ilena all the time long ago.
For Mom?
Yup, it's one of her favorites. Denmark-style boar stew. Just needs to simmer a while longer before we can dig in.
Smells good already.
What was she like?
Ilena? Well, let's see. She wasn't quite up to snuff as a warrior, only average at best. But even then, it'd be no stretch to call her the founder of the Balta Sea Force.
What?
As you already know, we Normans were forced to leave our homeland when the dire winter hit. Most of our people continue to earn their crust by looting and plundering. But her, she wanted to create a place where Normans could build lives instead of tearing them down.
Why is this the first I'm hearing of that?
Because it's the first time we're talking about it. The Balta Sea Force was formed out of folks who shared in Ilena's beliefs. A right shame she passed on before her vision was ever realized.
Mom.
Whoop, looks like the stew's all ready. I'll tell you the rest of the story tomorrow. If we survive, that is. Now grab a bowl and chow down.
Right.
It's chock full of ginger, so a few spoonfuls should warm your body up right quick.
This is delicious. Reminds me of old times, somehow.
Does it? Might be that we fed you some as a babe.
Maybe.
So, Adol, you turning the Trident into mulch this time, or what?
Won't know till we try.
Hey now, put some gusto into it. Your neck's on the line here. That the brand Other gave you? His way of ensuring a rematch, yeah?
It shows itself sometimes whenever the generals are nearby.
Between that and you being shackled to Karja, you're a regular smorgasbord of curses.
That brand is nearing its deadline, so we'd best get this wrapped up tomorrow. This'll be our chance to settle the score with Yurth, too.
I heard you're able to put Yurth and Lager on the back foot. But compared to them, Other's got the edge in sheer force of might. So don't you go dying on me out there, huh? There's no telling who's squaring off against which general tomorrow. Could be that I'll end up taking Other's head. No hard feelings if I do,
Fine by me, as long as you get him good.
Will do. We got a big day ahead of us, so be sure to stick to the script. Well, that takes care of the old belly. About time we call it a night and rest up for tomorrow. Right then, you two ready and raring to go? Step one of the plan is to trek north up the Falaise Peninsula and head for the enemy fortress. Should make for a brisk morning walk, eh? Just treat it as a warm-up. Wouldn't want to wear yourself down from the outset. Don't let me down.
And here we are. Is he with us? Maybe. We can talk to Hugel here. He'll actually give you a character
Do me a favor.
entry in the journal if you haven't got one already. But is there anything new to pick up
What should
from
I do
him?
next?
Probably not. We have no new bottles. I can make another boxed lunch. None of these are too great. Let's just make the XL one again, just because I like this one.
What should I do next?
Not really a reason to enhance my armor.
Thanks for the
So, I think we're good to go. We just have to make our way to the fortress. Unfortunately, there isn't a hewn stone between here and there. So we do just need to hoof it all the way back. These enemies are still level 59. I actually thought they were a lower level. Maybe they got upgraded once we got to this point, but we're just going to run right past them. No reason to fight them again. We've already been through here once. Hop up here. And then just head north. And we'll be where we were the first time we came to the fortress, just right outside. And here we are. And whenever we're ready to storm it, we'll head up the hill.
Karja, send Hugel out.
We starting the mission?
Strike like lightning, hard and fast. That's the creed of the Balta Sea Force. Once they get the go-ahead from Hugel, our men will show themselves on the water. The second those galoots in the fortress begin to stir, we infiltrate.
You've got a big part to play here, Hugel. Make us proud.
Moving on. Doesn't look like the enemy's made any big changes since yesterday. That brand around your neck will let you know if one of the Trident's prongs is close, right? Any chance that works the same in reverse?
It's possible. I've actually thought that before.
So what? No one over? He'll still probably face us fair and square.
Huh. That right. Either way, they're gonna pay the piper for tearing up our turf.
There's the signal. Bolter Sea-Force! First and second flotilla! Dead slow ahead!
All right, crew, let's get to work! Bolter Sea-Force, third flotilla! Dead slow ahead! Steer clear of the fortress's range of fire!
The warning bell. No going back now.
Remember, the three of us bust in as a group. From there, your objective is to storm their central command post. Now look alive. It's time to swing into action.
Here we are. Let's infiltrate. Hop on this. And we're in.
Been a long while since our
All
last
right,
time
so
we came to the
we can go ahead and break that. That is our actual entrance point, but I believe we can wrap around here and actually pick up some loot that you're not supposed to get it at this point, but I think you can come back here later to grab these, since up there I believe is the way we want to go. So let's swing down here, grab this chest with some gold. And then further up, we have a chest tucked around here
Something's there.
with an Inferno bracelet. Damage to burn inflicted enemies plus 35%. Really good if you're using some of these burn skills we have on Adol. That crystal should be up top. Yes, it is. But there are a few more buried treasures we can grab real quick. So down over here,
There's something around here. Didn't expect this.
we have some yellow lumps. And then we have a blue crystal right over here. Now, I don't believe we can get in there just yet. In fact, you might not be able to get in there till much later in the game when you can come back here. So unfortunately, I do think we're just going to have to hold off for now. And instead, come up here. And we will start making our way into the fortress. So swing across there. And then do a mana pull. And then swing over to, over to here. Break that crystal. And it's time to enter. And here we are. This is the fortress proper. Go ahead and purify this. Still no Hunestone up to this point. So there's a mana point for us. Oh yeah, and now I totally forgot we wanted to take some time to open our release line here. So let's go ahead, use the rest of our points here, because there's no reason not to. And then we're basically just going to fill Adol up with the dark mana stone or mana seeds. And then Karja probably up with more blue ones, because I think that's like all I have a ton of. But maybe I'll do red. We'll see. Okay, so for Adol, let's go ahead, throw our... These are tier 2s. I don't have any tier 3s yet. We'll go throw that one on. Throw this one on here. I mean, I'm going to be putting them all in. I think I have exactly enough. So we shouldn't have to worry too much here. Let's see. Throw that one in. And then I have a little bit more here. So these are the exact same. That's a strong arm. I do not want a strong arm. I might have already thrown one on, honestly, but that's fine. Do I have a strong arm on him anywhere? Because it wouldn't be here. It'd be up here. No, I actually think we got really lucky. Okay. And then with Karja, let's go ahead and I want to give her a fleeting hope, but what gives me the most nodes? I mean, it doesn't really matter. We'll throw the Fleeting Hope on right here. And then let's go ahead. Start with our tier 3 nodes. Give her blue, blue, and blue. There we go. And then we can go blue here. I think the rest are tier 2, so these should all be able to work. I have a tier 3. That kind of... I guess this would be the best spot for a rainbow one, since it goes both directions. And then we'll just throw that one on, and there we go. We now have a tier 5 blue like node here, which gives high HP percentage, increases normal attack evasion, reduce knockback distance, and status element recovery speed. And then I think that means we also hit, no, just barely not enough for our Respondent Frenzy, low HP. Well, we have Respondent Frenzy, low HP percent increases our Revenge Gate fill rate, but we won't be able to hit our final tier till we get down one more. I wonder if it's because we have this on. Oh yeah, because this is a double splitting path. But I guess this one is too, so I'm not too sure. Either way, there we go. We can go ahead and... what do I want to enhance? Let's do our Monoride Acceleration. And that's about all I need. Let's head into the dungeon proper. Hello, Grieger. It's been a while since we fought just like basic Grieger, honestly. These guys are level 59 still. I feel like we've been fighting the undead Grieger and the, which I guess all Grieger are undead, kind of. But the undead ones and then the, like the non-Grieger enemies. So like the rat folk and the lizard guys and the, all of them. Come here, get rid of you. All right, ow. Guys shouldn't be a problem. I just need to get my perfect blocks and then do the slams there. Come on, do an attack. There we go. And not quite enough. There we go. Now, I'm curious how much we do to this guy here. Pretty good. We're just gonna do it again here. Only 100 damage? That's gotta be wrong. I feel like we should be doing way more. 800? I guess the initial hit. I guess we didn't land that initial hit because he got knocked back right there. Let's do a lot more once we, okay, I didn't think we got it for a second. Let's do a lot more once we've mastered this skill, yeah, because that's 3,000 plus residual damage from sitting in the explosion. We're already halfway mastered, so this should be done. Maybe not this episode, but at least next episode we'll have this finished. Depends how many times we use it on the boss here. Oh, this is gonna hurt. That's fine. And there we go. And we got a level up from that as well. We can go ahead, hop up here, grab this crystal. And then if we mana pull this box, we can climb up and grab our chest for some everlasting leather. And then time to head on through. All right, we are now outside. We can grab this chest for some fishing bait. And then kind of just follow the linear path here. Oh, another big guy. Oh, well, there's Grimson.
That's one done and dusted. You doing okay there?
No one asked you to step in. Oh, that all you gotta say after I saved your behinds? Must be tough having a teen rebel for a sister. Ain't that right, Adol? Excuse me? Come on, pick those feet up and don't get caught out next time. Like hell we would. I forgot he's here. Because he doesn't actually... You don't see him fight. His reaction speed, his decisiveness. It's the real deal. No denying it now. I can't let him outdo me. All right, Karja. If you don't want him to outdo you, we just have to do more of these. He is fighting solo. Does he not have a shield sister? I wonder if his shield sister was his wife and he didn't get a new one after her. That's a possibility. Come here, you.
Time to clean house.
You're just feeding me skill mastery at this point. I can get rid of you so quick. I just want you all to know this. And get out of here. If I just used Adol's skills instead, this would already be over. Pull this box and hop up here. Make sure to swing to our right and grab this crystal and then head on inside. We are back inside the fortress.
So far, so good.
There's a chest hidden up top here. I think we're gonna have to jump up. Oh wow, this hits different elevations. Interesting. I guess it does go up. It has like that, those beams that shoot out of the ground. That must be what's hitting him, because I don't think the actual ground exploding is landing on him. You can go ahead, monostring this right here. Even though we definitely could just break those boards and have it fall the same way. And then swing across, grabbing our chest with the sword soul. Swing back just because it's a little bit quicker. And one of you, been a while since we fought this. We don't really fight these guys very often. I still don't think we've ever fought one as a true boss, but fortunately for it, it is just skill practice for me. And hit it one more time. Ooh, missed that one. Got lucky for now. Get down here. And there we go. All right, behind us was a hidden crystal. Very easy to miss that one. Then over here in the corner is a buried treasure.
Found something.
With a shield soul. And I think that's it for this section, so we'll go ahead. Ooh, nope. I want to check that fishing spot real quick. Just to see if there's anything new for us. Yes, okay, so it's EX fishing bait. Let's make sure to save first, just in case we fail this.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
And let's see if we can get it first try.
Show me what you got, brother.
I actually don't know if the EX fishing bait can pull up those blue sparkles. I mean, if there will be a time, it's going to be now. Because this was a very easy fish to catch. Nope.
Now this is a
That, I
prize
think, is a new
tag.
fish for us. The Cobalt Corp. And that is all the new fish here. So let's head to the next zone. I'll make sure we didn't miss anything. And this is like the big chunk of the dungeon. We'll go ahead and just proceed forward. I don't think there's anything I'm missing.
Look at that.
Huh. Should be able to get to the command post through here. You two keep moving ahead, just like we... Well, would you look at that? The ironclad is leaving port already.
It's Yurthan Logger.
Well, would you look at that? The main event is here after all. I had an inkling the Balta Sea Force was but a wriggling worm on a hook.
Why is it that your gleeful little smirking has me vexed? Honestly, Other should be aware of this little incursion, and yet...
Boy there! I hear you've given Adol and Karja a taste of your hospitality. What do you say I repay the favor?
Grimson Balta, what a nettlesome thorn in our sides.
Right back at ya. Didn't expect you generals to honor us with your presence.
Why, we could do no less with the esteemed Jarl of the Balta Sea Force at our doorstep. Coming out to greet you is only the courteous course of action.
Awful polite of you. Hey, change of plans. I'll hold the both of them off here.
Huh? It's 3 against 2. Why can't we take them together?
Use your head. These scullions only showed up to buy some time.
Oh.
Taking them both on at once would be a bootless errand for you kids. So let me handle this and go on ahead.
We'll switch targets to the warship instead.
That a boy, Adol. Didn't even need me to tell you. If that thing enters the ocean fray, the Balta Sea Force will be left in the lurch. Was aiming to stop it myself, but I'm gonna need to pass those reins on to you.
Guess so.
Head for the docks. The ironclad will have to pass through it one way or another.
Impressive. To the easily impressed, that is.
My, oh my. Just what we needed to spice up the narrative.
There's still the matter of where Other is, but lucky for us, his sights are dead set on you. He's bound to show his mug in front of you, so watch your step out there.
Got it. And Grimson? I'm gonna hold you to the rest of that story you promised us.
I'll be damned. She acts more and more like her by the day. That all you got, mighty generals?
Here's the docks. Now, where's that warship? The big one, Karja? With a hull that heavy, it'll take some time to pick up speed. Could we just jump over there somehow? In any case, let's go after it. Alright, do we already know Odir's gonna be on that warship? So he's probably the Trident we're gonna have to fight, since we fought the other two recently. Go ahead and grab this chest for some red lumps. And then we'll just speed on over. You guys popped into frame. Hello. Wasn't expecting to see you guys. Go ahead and try to break this armor real quick. Ow. And as that guy approaches, yep. Torch him. I'm really hoping we get to master this skill before we get to the boss. I mean, there's a chance. If not, we're definitely mastering it in the boss. There's no way we don't. We can go ahead, head down here, and we're just going to be pulling these to progress through here. Now, there is a chest up there we'll have to keep in mind as we run through. Go ahead, use our skill here. Yeah, when you have Revenge built up, you do so much damage with this thing. Okay, and a Mana Crystal we'll have to grab, so there's definitely going to be a way to get up there. I can't... I mean, I can break this already. It looks like you can grapple there. Do I need to hop up this way? Yep, okay. Grapple here, swing across. Can break that crystal, but we already did. And then over here, grab our red chest. This has a true barrier mancy text. That's going to give us a new training text, which will increase our mana barrier duration by 100%. And then just head on through. Grab this mana crystal as we run through. That should be all of them except for the one back at the entrance that we can't grab just yet. Yeah, come here. Start slamming down. Get the break. And then... is it enough? Nope, gotta do one more. And there we go. Har's Judgment has reached 100% mastery. We'll click release real quick because I accidentally did that. And then I am just curious. Is 3 bars... I mean, that is still my strongest. But, like, not by as much as I'd expect. That's still fine, though. Grab this chest, which will be, I think, the last chest we can grab for now. That is the Susan Amulet. That'll decrease poison, I believe it said. Were you... didn't we already defeat you? Oh, we didn't actually get the kill. We just mastered, and I thought we got the kill because of it. Well, now we will. Or maybe this was a different one, and he just got hit in the crossfire. There we go. Head into this doorway. And we got one of these big guys right in front of us. Go and try to get the shield break immediately. No, did not. Okay. There we go. And there's our shield break. Okay, then just use Adol's skill, because I still think this technically does more if you don't have revenge built up. Oh, this is one I don't think we've seen in a while. I think every time I see it, I say it's a new one, because we don't see it very often. Come here, you giant. And land. These guys, it's level 75? Are you meant to fight this, or are you meant to run away from it? That's a lot. That's a high level for a giant. This is gonna give me a level up? Yeah, it better. Level 62. Grab some golden potatoes, and then there's a little switch you can hit here that you can only see, but you could see there, if you got too close, it would have given you the like eye that says you need to go search for it. There's a golden potato, but you saw there, we actually hit it on accident, but there is, I believe behind this pillar is the final of the blue crystal. So the other buried treasure and regular treasure are at the entrance that we can't get to yet. So let's run forward, where we should be able to board the warship.
Karja!
Let's do it!
The ironclad warship Naglfar, which I think's the warship of the dead. This ship's like no other. It's more massive than I could have imagined, and the armor's trickier than thick, or thicker than thick. Doubt even the Balta Sea Force's cannonades could pierce their way through. Where should we go? How are they even propelling a craft of this size anyway? Doesn't seem like oars would be enough. Once we're here, this is not a... I mean, it is a dungeon, but there's no, like, loot or anything here. So we're just gonna swing through this and make it to the boss. I actually don't even know. There is a map, but you can see there's, like, nothing to find here. You just kind of progress through this dungeon. Oh, these guys. I'm so glad. Get out of here. Honestly, it might just be worth using this attack, because it breaks shield and does a ton of damage. So this might just one-shot these guys. Pretty close, because he gets the shield break. And then swing through here. Yeah, without playing on the Pride version of this game and not having these blue platforms, I can definitely see how this section could be a little annoying. Because then we have to swing... Oh, no, we don't have to swing yet. We just have to pull this down. Hello, enemy. Ah, whoa, that is a new attack. I thought it was not going to hit me because it wasn't looking at me, because that's like everything we had seen so far. We're back to these like gondola things. Let's just go ahead and start swinging on it for fun. I think I can, yeah, jump up here already. Come here, you shellfish enemy. Ow. Get over here. That does a lot for just like an initial attack. Does a ton of damage. And then if you fall here, you do actually have to go all the way back around. Now, luckily, they added those platforms in this version of the game. But again, in the base in Nordics, I can see how that can be frustrating to get this far and then fall down to the start. And we make it down here below deck. And right up here should be our hewn stone. Meaning you guys know what's up ahead. Let's go ahead and purify it. Grab our crystal shards. Make sure we save our game. And let's see. I mean, we're going to be fighting Odir. I don't think there's any... Oh, that's not Odir. Never mind. I was like, I didn't think there's any conversation about what we're fighting here.
Those shards. What is that thing?
A living crystal green.
That's Odir.
It serves to propel this ironclad warship, the Naglfar. Adol, Karja, good to have you with us.
Other.
You've grown by leaps and bounds. I'm told both Yerth and Logger were made to withdraw. The brand is no longer relevant. Mana wielders such as yourselves won't be suffered to roam free.
Today is the day we defeat you.
You're welcome to try. I can think of no better way to celebrate the return of our liege than through glorious combat. Both the Naglfar and Grugel Fortress act as our liege's thrones. With the two of them as our footholds, we shall regain dominion over these lands.
You destroyed Rollo's nation. That's the reason he vanished, right? So why would you go to all this trouble to revive him? Does it have something to do with the blunder Logger mentioned?
To explain our delicate circumstances would take a fair bit of time. Do you truly have enough to spare when we're about to engage the Balta Sea Force? Once that happens, your allies will suffer significant losses. I think it's in your better interest to stop this ship as quickly as possible.
Real nice of you to always give us a heads up.
You two certainly do have a different look about you compared to our first meeting. Good. In that case, there's no further need for words. I, Other Kolborn of the Grieger Trident, shall be your opponent.
That's the Naglfar nucleus. Robust magical core. Are we fighting Odir? No, we are fighting the nucleus. Okay. So Odir is here just to be a pain and to be a problem. Got it. Cool. Well, he's here to give me revenge gauge, pretty much. So I was like, because we saw these, I was pretty sure we weren't fighting Odir properly. Can we even defeat him? We might be able to, like, down him almost, but not actually beat him in this fight. There we go. Oh boy. I tried to dodge with B, because that's the other one. Okay, so Odir is downed. Where'd you go? Ow. I think there's something else behind me. Are there two nucleuses now? Nope, Odir's back up. Okay. No. Please. Okay, I landed a hit there. Yeah, so Odir is just here to be a nuisance. You can down him by breaking his shield, but honestly, I don't know how worth it is whenever the nucleus is exposed, because you're just going to be giving up... Oh, that sucks. You're just going to be giving up damage on the nucleus to hit him. And considering this is an enemy that teleports around the arena, definitely not worth it to focus on Odir and just let him do his thing and be annoying every time. Get back here, you. Start running, start running, start running. There we go. We're going to wait to use our attack till it teleports again. Out. Okay. Then run up here and use our fire attack. Okay, this should... As soon as we get another one of Adol's attacks off, yep, that is the nucleus defeated. And I guess technically Odir is also defeated here.
Intend to be caught unawares. How long has it been since an opponent last brought me to my knees? Or perhaps the better question is, just what is that power you hold, Karja?
The Berserker's might, you mean?
Mana. Berserkers. The Normans I fought in the past have well acquainted me with both. But this is different. Mingled within you is something aberrant. A force I've never sensed until now.
Huh?
It seems our propulsion source is lost.
Did the ironclad just stop?
Might be best not to stick around.
Aye. We should take stock of things outside, too. Let's fall back for now. Our bout against Other can wait till another day. Let's move, Shield Brother!
All right, time to escape. We have to break this. So Karja's the vessel, right? Like, she's the descendant of Rollo, obviously. That's the only reason she would have that special power. But he said he's fought berserkers and mono wielders before, so I don't know why. Oh, maybe Grimson had the berserker and mana abilities, but her mom was the descendant of Rollo, so she got the berserker and mana from
Do me a favor, Hoogle.
Grimson, but the mana from, or the descendant from her mom. We need to go ahead and heal up and save again because Hugo's here for a reason. Let's go ahead and proceed forward.
We've reached the deck.
Let's jump to another ship.
Out of the question! There aren't even any around, whether friend or foe! Grieger!
How utterly infuriating! Grimson, in no way is that man human!
So, it's yours. Got your hide handed to you by Grimson, eh?
Be silent! I am a deathless being. Yet I bled for my life with Logger as my savior. Such humiliation. If I cannot fill him, then you will have to suffice.
Here she comes!
So this is Yurth's true form, huh? Here we go. This is the fight with Felx Serene, Phantom Blades of Doom. I think the attack patterns, at least so far, seem very much like basic Yurth. Let's go ahead and use this now. Just because my revenge gauge was almost maxed. There we go. Huge counters there. I want to try to get the freeze effect. The freeze effect in some of the, I wouldn't say older, because they are like still within the last, 15 years. But like the modern Yeast games, the freeze effect's broken. It basically just makes the enemy stop moving. It is so strong. This is also, wow. Oh, we just fished it out of the water. Okay. I was like, what's happening here? Huge damage, holy, and then use this to, wow, not bad. Unfortunately, I think we hit a damage threshold there, so we weren't doing any additional damage. These are the guys that do the water attack, right? The water laser. Oh, Earth. I'm just gonna start running, and okay, yep, I assumed that might not be counterable. That's okay. He still blocked the initial hit and the last hit, so only got hit once there. No. Please. Okay, I didn't know if that was poison or curse. Honestly, I think I would have been more fine with... poison's easy to counteract because of our lunch meals that we can use, the lunch boxes. Ow. Alright, Earth. Where are you? Can I just run like all the way to the end here and be okay? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I took a little bit there, but we were pretty okay compared to what it would have been if we were closer. Come on. Oh, that's bad. It's not worth using a potion on. We're just swap to Karja and then just like As long as we block this attack, we're going to kill. Run, 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 run. There we go. And then we just do this like once, right? Yep.
We won! We beat Yurth! Brother! This ship is done for! Ready up! We're jumping overboard!
Adol! Karja!
It's the Sandras!
No time to waste, you two! We need to get out of here!
Karja!
What? That wasn't a lethal hit. We're fine. That hit him in the shoulder. Where am I? My body feels heavy. A dreadful sleep threatens to overtake me. If I'm not careful, I could end up losing consciousness. We might be in the underworld. Thinking about it now, this could be the underworld. I have to keep moving. And so with that, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wind things down here. In the next episode, we will see where we are and what exactly happened to Adol. So, I will see you guys then.